Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Evelyn and this is Midwife Diary. On Midwife Diary we talk about everything maternal and newborn care. I forgot to mention I'm a registered midwife. So in my previous video I promised you that we are going to talk about postpartum depression. So I brought back the experts. So today he is going to explain postpartum depression in total. We get to know the causes, the characteristics, how to manage it, and possibly how to prevent it as well. So as we get into the whole conversation, I'll let him introduce himself and then we get started.
Okay, so your boss Simon, a mental health officer.
Oh, okay, officer,
Yeah.
you're welcome to my show.
Thank you.
Okay, so Simon, what is postpartum depression?
Okay, so when we say postpartum depression, this isn't different from any other depression,
Oh, okay.
but just that it is associated with a particular situation.
Oh, let me say
Yes.
a particular group of women.
Yes,
Okay.
you understand. So it is the depression that results or comes after childbirth. Yeah.
Okay, so what are the characteristics? How will I know that this person is depressed?
Okay. Depression, as we all know, the layman will say the person is losing interest in everything.
Anhedonia.
Anhedonia. So this person will lose interest in everything. Anything that makes him or her happy, the person will lose interest in it.
So by just losing interest, is that alone, does that alone qualify to say that this person is depressed?
Okay, in diagnosing, we don't always base on a specific sign or symptom, but we collect 2, 3 or more, even though we have cardinal signs
Okay.
that we always base on. But you can't always say anhedonia can be used as a diagnosis.
Okay.
Can be based on to diagnose
Okay.
someone.
So what are some of the other 2 or 3 things apart from the anhedonia?
Okay, we also have crying spells.
Crying spells. What is that?
That's when you see the woman crying without a reason.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes too we have reasons, but most of them they don't have reasons.
Oh, okay.
They will just be crying like that. And it isn't just crying 2 minutes and then the person stops and then that's all. Postpartum depression lasts for about a year. So if you're talking about crying spells, you are talking about each and every day crying without a reason or probably minimal reasons. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
The person can also neglect hair hygiene because the person is having anhedonia. The person actually does not do anything. Always want to be alone without bathing, cooking, or even eating. So when you're talking about hygiene, the person won't clean up her room and any other thing that will cause tidy environment.
Wow. Is that all?
Okay, so we can also talk about guilt feeling.
Guilt feeling about what?
Guilt feeling. The person will just feel guilty. Everything that's happening, the person feels she's the cause.
Cause of it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
So does the neglect include neglect to maybe the child or
Yes.
something?
Yeah. The person can also neglect the child.
Okay.
The person is not doing anything for herself. How much more the baby? So the person will neglect the baby as well. The hygiene of the baby.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so low mood.
Okay.
The person's mood will always be down. Depression is always linked to mood. And then the person can also experience blunt effect or even flat effect.
What does that mean? What does that mean? I remember when we learned this in school.
So when we talk about the effect, when something brings joy, instead of a person to express a happy mood, the person blunt effect, the person will just smile. Something that you should be jumping, the person will only smile. But when it's flat effect, you see the person won't even express any mood at all.
They are not. Oh no, but there are some people who are not. There are some people who are not in touch with their emotions. As in, they themselves, they are like that. It's not like a depression and I say, what about that?
That one is a problem.
It's a problem.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Okay. I get it. I guess it's. And what else?
Okay, I think these are the few signs and symptoms.
Okay, I think I would want to know much about the blunt effect and then the flat
Flat
effect.
effect.
What is the flat? What's the difference between the flat effect and then the blunt effect?
You see, the blunt effect is like we are talking about a blunt cutlass.
Ah,
It can't cut.
okay,
You understand?
okay.
You understand? So that's when the person express very little
Or emotionless,
emotion.
or
Yeah,
expressionless.
very little. But the flat, the person is not expressing anything.
Anything at all.
Whether happy or sad, the person will be there, giving you straight face.
Maybe as some will be a cancer name na esri.
The person will be there,
And esri.
as if she didn't hear.
Maybe she didn't hear.
For how long?
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. So what causes this?
This is also caused by multiple factors.
Mm-hmm.
So we can also talk about the neglect of responsibility from
The partner.
the man. You understand? When the man neglects or the man denies that he is the father of the baby, it can lead to postpartum depression that we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
We also have hormonal causes. There are school of thought that links it to hormonal imbalances.
I mean, women too, we have hormones all over our body, and pregnancy itself will also bring
Yeah,
hormones.
so the rise and the fall of hormones can also lead to postpartum depression.
Okay.
And then we also, as we said in postpartum psychosis, when you don't get the expected sex of a baby, the woman will be depressed. She won't be depressed for a while, but postpartum depression, we are talking about depression that lasts for about a year. You understand?
Like maybe she'll get it. We're expecting that she'll get out of it and maybe accept the sex, and
Yeah.
but still nah.
Yeah. That is why we have individual differences. You understand? So a woman will be like, okay, that's already happened, but one won't be able to accept it as early and then recover from it. You understand?
Okay.
So that's also a fact. And then we also have stress, multiple factors.
Like if she doesn't have the support from the
Family, financial problems can also lead to postpartum depression. You know, money is everything. You know, a part of the world. If you don't have money, you can't even take care of the baby. So thinking about that one alone can result to depression.
Yeah. I mean, even if you are not pregnant and even if you've not given birth, that can cause depression. How much more someone with hormones all around the body? I get it. Okay, I hope you guys are taking note of these points that we are raising.
Okay, so we also have family history.
Okay.
We should have said that one earlier.
Yeah.
Family history is always
there.
a cause.
It's making me feel like we don't have control on the kind of family that we choose. Is that right? I say,
Sure.
Well.
Whatever happened, you would have to deal with it. You understand?
Okay.
So it comes like that.
I'm coming.
Mm-hmm.
Family history.
Yeah.
Let's say let's say some like your uncle got mental health illness or something. Does that count as family history?
That one is a different condition on its own.
So family history, you mean that family history has to be postpartum depression?
Depression or depression itself.
Or depression itself.
So you can have an uncle who suffered from depression.
And committed suicide.
Probably. So that depression, it means depression, the family stands the chance of any individual developing depression. Depression, you understand, one thing about depression is that we have external factors that causes it. And then we have endogenous depression. That's when the hormonal fact comes inside. Yeah.
Okay. So how do we prevent this?
Okay, so with the prevention, that's when we assume responsibilities. Being the mother, being the family. We also have to accept that the sex of the baby isn't determined by the woman. It is God that gives. You understand?
Okay.
So we should always be prepared to accept any sex that comes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And also we should be willing to support these women. Some of them, they can't just voice out that they need financial support.
Yeah.
But as a family member, if you know that, no, this woman needs the support, you should be available to provide that support.
I think even with the support, it's not just about money, so because giving birth is tedious, and taking care of a newborn baby is, I don't know if there's a word like tedious, like it's like it's frustrating.
Yeah, a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It is beautiful, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So the baby waking up at night, crying all the time, like somebody's killing her or him. screaming on top of their voices. It's not funny.
So because of how it lasts for about a year, sometimes people would like to use medication to treat.
Okay.
But it's not that advisable
Mm-hmm.
unless you know it's caused by hormonal imbalances. But when it is caused by social factors,
Yes, maybe it's money
money,
or stress.
stress,
Then you take that factor out.
that one, we have something we call talk therapy.
Okay.
Talk therapy.
Talk therapy.
Talk therapy.
Oh,
It can be organized by the family or it can be organized by a professional.
okay, I'm depressed. I need money. So nobody should talk to me about anything. I just need the money.
So when you're depressed and you need money, it's money that you need. So you should be giving money.
You're mental health officer. What are you doing for me?
Yeah, you understand. So that's how it is.
Okay.
So when it's talk therapy, we can even educate a family member who will always lead the family, and then have discussions,
Okay.
encourage the woman,
Okay.
and then provide all the needed support.
Okay.
You understand? If it's money the person needs, and then you give in the talk therapy, it's not solving the problem.
Like me.
Mm.
Like me right now. Your talk therapy is not giving me
Yeah,
any
yeah, yeah.
support.
So the talk therapy is, I think, the most effective, unless it is caused by, let's say, it is endogenous depression or it's caused by hormonal factors.
Okay.
So the talk therapy is the best.
Do you have
way
any
to
other
go.
therapy?
Okay, so that's, I think that one.
What of electrocution? That one is not part of the depression.
Okay, electroconvulsive therapy comes in when the treatment of depression isn't going. You can't be depressed for 5 years and then we'll be watching you, neglecting your hygiene for 5 years. That's when the electrocution comes in. And even that one is not common here in our part of the world. Yes, yes. And it also comes with complications. So
I remember I met a woman who refused to eat. We had to force the food literally down her mouth. Charlie, Simon, do you have any final words?
okay, so I would like to advise or give my word to our viewers that when it happens like that, we shouldn't always associate it to spiritual factors, even though there are spirituality in everything.
Yeah.
We should always seek professional care,
Okay.
as it's caused by things that we in the profession we know, and then we can provide solutions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Simon, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you.
I'm grateful. Thank
Thank
you so
you
much for
too.
coming. Guys, please, for Simon's sake, please like this video, share with other people, and please subscribe to this channel. Until I come your way next time, this is Midwife's Diary, and we are walking the talk of motherhood.
All right.
Bye.